preseason games because you're just kind of building and trending in the right direction going into regular season.
All right, last thing I'll ask you, what would get you more excited? To break your own record, hit a punt 81 yards, or to pin someone on the 1-yard line?
Big kick, rolling.
Can we do 81 on the 1-yard line?
What a punt.
81 on the 1.
Yeah, let's do that.
How did I not ask that? That's incredible. You probably want to break your own record, right?
Yeah, those ones are like, I feel like you're never chasing, I'm going to hit it 80 yards, because like when you're backed up, that's where it's like, just get the ball out, like get a good ball off. But there's sometimes where you're like, shoot, if I get a hold of one, we have the length of the field to do it, but definitely not going out there every kick like, okay, I'm chasing the record. But those things, when they happen, it's awesome. But yeah, you just want to hit good balls and put the team in great spots.
I'm trying to think of that day. Do you need wind aid to do that? Or could you do it indoor, say Minnesota?
You could do it indoor for sure. That's because that's the cool part is like at BYU when I hit a long punt, I'd be like, oh, it was the altitude. But now we don't have much altitude here, so it's like we got no excuses now. It is what it is, and I think wind definitely helps, but it's not always needed for those special moments.
On the 1 would just be ridiculous, and it is in his game. All right, you are looking at the old guard and the new guard. Colts defensive coordinator. On this defense, had a chance to catch up with Lou. A sweet moment with Lou pregame here in Cincinnati. We are back with one final segment ahead of kickoff on the flagship station.
Your Shire called. It's begging for an upgrade. Right now, get 75% off installation, no interest financing, and a free Shire door. Make your bathroom smile at
USA.com. It's me, Wednesday Addams. My meal of misfortune is now at Wendy's. It's pure torture with uniquely excruciating dips of dread. Enjoy the anguish.
Spending the money on this was really one of the best things I have ever done. The people here are really nice. They're going to walk you through the process. For me, it was more of a lifetime commitment, which is something Dr. Wright actually said. He's like, I'm marrying your teeth right now. We're in this for the long haul.
Hello, I'm Jeff Weiler. Introducing the all-new Jeff Weiler Hyundai of Eastgate. Explore a huge selection of new Hyundais, all backed by America's best warranty. Visit us at Eastgate or online at jeffweilerhyundaiofeastgate.com.
Before and after. Before and after. If you have a before.
We're Jen and Nicole, your first hello at D.R. Horton.
We'll help you find the right home.
And get your questions answered before you ever step inside. Go to drhorton.com today.
A shocking loosening of rules when it comes to experimenting on humans. Uninformed consent on the next full measure.
Sunday morning at 9:30 on Fox 28.
Shocking loosening of rules when it comes to experimenting on humans. Uninformed consent on the next full measure.
Sunday morning at 9:30 on Fox 28.
When you bet on money line, spread, total,
deals, player props, $200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on.
Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
It's me, Wednesday Addams. My meal of misfortune is now at Wendy's. It's pure torture with uniquely excruciating dips of dread. Enjoy the anguish.
Baby Chris here. Know what your house needs? Beautiful new windows installed in about a day. Hey, we're local. Your neighbors know us. They trust us. Check these awesome deals. See more of me at windowsdirectusa.com. Nap time!
Stream The Chef's Corner with Rob Williams. Available on these platforms.
Welcome back. One final segment on Pregame Proud. Just about 10 minutes until kickoff here. Bengals and Colts on the Bengals flagship station right here on Fox 19 now. Only on Fox 19 now. And as we get set to say goodbye right here in the pregame show, Joe, who's a player you're watching in this game today?
Well, I'll go first. It's the easy one. It's the quarterback. I said this about Joe Burrow when the Bengals played the first preseason game. Everybody watches the quarterback to have a former UC star starting the game for the Cincinnati Bengals. He's going to get a long look today here at Paycor Stadium. Desmond Ridder is my player to watch today.
All right, so let's pop it up on the screen right now, the game graphic, just to remind you in case you've been watching this entire hour and thought, where do I find the game? Bengals and Colts, and not just the final preseason game, Joe. A chance for the Bengals to finish the preseason with a winning record. Yes, it's just the preseason, but that is still fun. It still matters. And as we say goodbye, my player to watch is a Bengals starter. The kicker, Money Mac, Evan McPherson. We know he's coming off injury. Joe, he's been great in the preseason. He's been perfect, in fact, and 2 from 50 plus. Let's just see that positive mode going today again.
A reminder that our coverage doesn't end when the game ends here on Fox 19 now. Full post-game coverage tonight on Sports Wrap. Enjoy the game. On Sports Wrap. Enjoy the game.
This has been Pregame Pro, a Fox 19 Sports Special.
Don't miss the end of summer sales event now at Carey Nissan. Get 0% APR for 60 months on a new 2025 Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano. Or up to $4,000 dealer cash on select models. We're under construction and need to make room, so hurry in. With 200 Nissans available, plus 6 priced under $30,000, there's something for everyone. And every vehicle comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty. Shop today at Carey Nissan in Florence, right by you.
Sounds like you're stressed. I think it's anxiety.
That's not a diagnosis.
That's just part of being a woman your age. Try getting more sleep.
That is not a treatment plan.
You sure it's that bad? Maybe you should just eat some fiber. Lose a little weight.
Are you kidding me? Did she just say that?
No one is listening, but I know something is wrong.
You are not crazy. Something is wrong. Now let's make it right.
Answers for women's health from experts who care. The Christ Hospital Health Network, where women thrive.
I'm Nick, and I'm Nate, Cincinnati's local twin brothers. At CVG Homebuyers, we make it easy to sell your property. We'll provide a cash offer and close when you're ready. We'll buy your home as is. No repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. Foreclosure, back taxes, even vacant or inherited houses, we've dealt with it all. So give Nate and I a call, and we'll put our experience to work for you. Call 513-401-6447.
Are you ready, Cincinnati? Let's go.
If you have a passion to achieve more for yourself, your family, or your community, we see you.
Franklin University was founded on the power of possibilities. Whether your career goal is to teach, to lead, or to innovate, you'll find the support you need to succeed with online courses that accommodate your busy life and a tuition guarantee that keeps the cost of your degree within your budget. Your motivation is personal, and Franklin makes it possible.
Franklin University makes it possible.
Jeremy Rao on Fox 19 Now, your Bengals flagship station.
Every journey has its setbacks. This city, we don't run, we fight. We come back stronger. For the ones beside us. For the ones who never stop believing. This is for us. And this time, we write the story. This is our team. This is our time.
One with Giddens as a sidecar. And it'll be Giddens up the middle and continuing to churn his way up to the 26-yard line where he gets dropped by DJ Ivey. Let's take a look at today's Players to Watch presented by Kettering Health. When you talk to Zach Taylor, he says the toughest position to try and look at in practice or in training camp is safety. So he has his eyes on P.J. Jules. Also, Braylon Lux has had a nice camp.
Well, they get their chance. I mean, it is tough, but now they get a chance to get on film and see what they can do against the blue jerseys here.
Leonard on second down will throw. And slings right, complete across the 30 up to the 36-yard line. And that is Will Mallory, who played in 10 games a season ago, the 5th-round pick out of Miami. Got hit by Joe Giles Harris and Raymond Johnson. We spoke with Zach Taylor. We spoke with Duke Tobin. Certainly we've heard from Al Golden this week. This is vanilla as vanilla gets on the defensive side of the football. They don't want to show anything that could tip off Cleveland or Jacksonville the first couple weeks of the year. But they want to see fewer explosives and ultimately see the team ready for the big moment as Leonard rolls, throws, and completes. That is Treadwell, who spent the entirety of 24 on the practice squad, the former first-round pick in Minnesota with Jalen Davis in the coverage.
You know, you had a great point there, Mike. They're not going to show a whole lot, so it's just a matter of you're manned up. You got to do things and beat the guy across from you, and that's just, some things never change. You're not going to show things that you're going to do in the regular season because these are practice games, but you want to improve. You want to progress as a football player and as a defense and offense.
That's a 22-yard pickup. Leonard hands off. And coming up from safety, P.J. Jules after Raymond Johnson anchored him to the ground. And that's the thing for a safety, right, Anthony? In practice, guy gets touched by a linebacker, you blow the whistle, you're done. It never gets to the third level. So Jules coming up and making that hit and ending the play is what they're looking for.
It is, and I think a lot of times, you know, people don't realize that the safety is the tackling guy. I mean, the cornerbacks are more the cover guys. Sure, the safety's cover, but they're the guys that come up and fill in a hurry and really lay the letter to the running backs.
Gould in orbit motion, and the handoff goes to the right on second down and intermediate. And it's a lot of early work for DJ Giddens, the 5th-round draft pick out of Kansas State.
You see some good penetration there by the white jerseys, the Bengals defense, and that's what you need. You need to get those arms extended and get that offensive lineman away from you. Therefore, you can see where the ball is, and at the last second, you just shed the guy.
You can never have enough good linemen, offense or defense. Giddens in motion. This is Leonard throwing the out route. A.D. Mitchell. Looks like he is short of the stick. So the coverage from DJ Ivey got him down in plenty of time, and Leonard looks like he's going to stay on the field.
Leonard, quick drop, quick throw. A little slip there, and it does appear that he is short. But Ivy was right there on the coverage.
So the offense remains. It's 4th down and less than a yard. His would-be field goal range. And in the regular season, you'd think they'd try and take the points. Treadwell motions in. There's the handoff. Jump cut through the hole. That's a 1st down. And down to the 26-yard line. Eric Gregory lassos him and brings him to the turf. Isaiah Thomas makes the initial contact. 1st down.
Great opportunity for these defensive players. Different situations. You got the 1st down, you got the 2nd down, but now let's see what we can do on 3rd and short or 2nd on short when we need to stop them. That's when, again, I talked about the technique. That's when you have to be really sound in your technique. Gap control, make sure you're not losing that.
8th play of the drive. It started on the opposite 22-yard line. Leonard, handoff, Giddens, who was primarily a backup as a freshman and then a co-starter the 2 years that followed at Kansas State, plunging forward down to the 22 of Cincinnati.
Young man in there that just ran off, and they've been talking about him. They say, look at him. He's been doing a decent. Now he gets a chance, and that's Howard Cross III. Of course, his father, a pretty good tight end in his time in the NFL. They say you look at him, and he continues to work hard, so he's getting his shot here early.
Leonard play fake, immediately throws that into the ground. Drew Ogletree was racing out. The coverage was solid anyways, but Raymond Johnson ensured that there'd be no chance to get that off.
And you called number 56 a couple times already, Raymond Johnson. It's one of those things. I mean, I think we might have talked about it earlier. People talk about, well, you're going to do the preseason game, you know Jamar, no Joe, but the guys out here are trying to earn a spot. They're trying to get their time in the NFL, so they're going to be busting their tails here.
Everyone's worried about the 53, but the next 16 are all eligible to jump into the active roster 3 times and, of course, get signed anytime. Throw here from Leonard, really tight coverage, got batted away. Marco Wilson dealt with injury at the beginning of training camp. And the former Florida Gator and a 4th-round pick in Arizona able to bat it down.
Let's look at that. He laid out. I mean, what a great job by Marco Wilson. He knew he had to lay out in order to get the football down, and he did that. Excellent coverage.
Came in off waivers mid-season from New England last year. And that sets up 4th down and too long to actually attempt to do anything with it. And so Spencer Schrader is on for the field goal try from 40. That is knuckling inside the post. It's good. So Indianapolis grabs 3 points on their opening drive. Cincinnati's defense stands up at the cusp of the red zone. Offense coming. Game presented by Paramount Plus.
Bengals football is back. As Cincinnati opens in orange, it is time for the pigskin to fly here in the jungle. What a hit. Open man, Jamar Chase.
It's an orange celebration here in the Queen City.
We're devoted to you.
How are you guys doing today?
I am very well.
You're looking good. He's going to have a very meaningful recovery.
A shoulder to lean on.
Ashley, we're going to get you up here, dear, okay?
When the unthinkable happens.
This is going to be a quick procedure. We have an amazing team here.
Keeping your world turning.
Much improved since last week.
Supporting you to be your best.
You're making great progress.
Kettering Health.
Announcing the Honda Summer Event. Get our biggest savings on new Hondas built here in Central Ohio. Save thousands with 0% financing. All Honda cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs are on sale. Search your local Honda dealer today.
What do we have going on here?
Well, I heard you guys talking about online threats, so I built an internet for it.
We have Spectrum, so our internet blocks threats automatically.
Oh.
But the internet is full of trolls, so you keep a lookout.
On it.
If it's connected, it's protected. Spectrum Internet with advanced